Yeah, thank you very much again. This is Biafra on the Road, where we discuss the issue of our problem at every possibility. Whether we are sleeping, we are dreaming Biafra. If we are driving, we are talking Biafra. We are at work, it's all about Biafra. Our life now has just become Biafra. And it's good for us because the people really need to be who they are. And we are Biafrans, and we are going to be acting and doing, eating, sleeping, walking Biafra in each and every way we find possible. If I have a megaphone that I can use now to talk so that the whole Germans will be hearing, at least I can name. But at the same time, God Almighty, who knows the heart we have before I get in our Biafra every day, knows that it's in our heart. Only Ghana ga-apụta etiwe Biafra. Only Yoruba sef aga eti Biafra ka ọ fọkwa onye Europe. So ọkwa anyị nwa ndị Biafra ga-eti Biafra, you know. And that is why we're on it. That is why we won't stop, because there's no other people who will do it for us. Nigeria etipiago. All grandma and our people are matter that no one will matter again. Even if you have been supporting the unity before or the union before, but there is nothing there again to support. Only Akugo. You know, so right now what we are faced with is the face of submission and acceptance of the position we find ourselves today. So that's it. I am now going to the studio to continue talking Biafra there anyway, because Owaniga walk Biafra like I have explained. And today, Inheim was in our movement now, Chibo, and also every day there is a story. Bad story that people, through these kind of stories, these are the adequate stories where people come out with propagandas. And positive propagandas this time. A propaganda when an Igbo man will decide to turn to a woman's voice just to advise his people living in the risky areas, in those very naughty, bloody areas of the north, advising our people to come back. That's why you see some of the propaganda posts, some of the propaganda write-ups that are full online. I support them, because if they don't shout out, if we don't cry out, if we don't propagate, if we don't use falsehood in any way possible to do you call it deceive your own people, or to explain to your own people that they really need to come back home? You know, the problem is that how can you divide or subtract our people from their properties? It's not a matter of dividing them from their properties forever, but it's a matter of dividing them from the property for their security just for a short period of time, knowing the fact that the international law has an international commitment to make sure that each person in life can obtain property where they find fit. So our advice is on our people not to look onto anything, property, advice from some other person that you hold to high esteem, but the advice of staying put in the north is not one I will recommend, irrespective of whoever gives you that advice. So our people, the advice is, lose your property. There is international standard that will guide and maintain you and protect you. Please, there is no way you can lose your property simply because that Biafra goes away from Nigeria. We become neighbors. We have other neighbors, Cameroon, Chad, that you can also, our people have properties on. And these properties are not just gone. Even people who are outside our neighboring vicinity, we also have properties in away country like Germany here. I am one of them, which I believe is better than having property in Abuja. Even safer, better, richer to have properties in Europe and you don't lose them. That is why from the onset we were advising our people on the right choices to make. When somebody is in a village, enroll on Aba is a great achievement. Then that person have a village here, I mean enroll in the nearest town. Your nearest town will be a great achievement. When somebody leaves the nearest town and go to the capital city, it becomes a huge achievement. Then, if you advance, leave the country completely and have your assets in a foreign land, it becomes an excessive achievement. Why do our people leave excessive achievement and making huge achievement? We know excessive is more reliable. When you have these things in the Western world, you are more respected than that in Gnanda. Look at it today. Our people can no longer say their minds because they are trying to protect their interests. That is why it is now impossible for our people to call out the nonsense, the stupidity, the foolishness, I don't know. That is happening in Nigeria. You know, but at the same time we keep going on. Thank you.